Hey guys, Grassman here. Today we're trying to make a meta build, which is apparently this. Thing is, I look at this and I immediately say, who the hell built this? And the strange thing is, apparently this is like the meta build, meaning it's like the best build they have at the moment. But I wonder how. When I initially look at this, I go, what 2-year-old made this? And apparently it's the best build. It's like in chess when you're like, what is that pawn move? What does it do? And it actually turns out to be the top engine move. So, right off the bat, I'm thinking, if we look down here, see how there's these 5 things here? So it's basically, 5 is almost 4 times damage, right? But what if we just used a cross, and then we just made it go, turn, 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 through a charge thing in the middle of the 9 here, and then we made it go more turns and back up and over. We still get this times 3, so we're losing 4. So we're losing 4 double damage. So on average, 2 and 1/3, 2 times and 1/3 chance of 2 times. So 2 times and a third chance of 2. So 2 times and 2 times divided by double damage and double damage divided by 3. I think. But in exchange, we're getting a guaranteed basic doubling of the damage. It's not quite doubling it, but like it kind of is doubling what we get at the start. So it's doubling, it's adding that damage plus the 15 we get from these turns, plus adding 1, 2, 3, 4 more turns. So it just adds 4 more times. So I guess the only way that these are better is if you have such enormous damage that the 2 times and 2 times over 3, so 4 times over 3, something like that, is better than the 2 times and all the add damage, which would require you to have crazy high start damage, which I suppose is possible. We're gonna actually get into the game, mostly just farming though. Second, it would allow us to not have this corner here, which would mean we could come down from here into 2 more doubles. So what's the benefit of that? Well, it's taking all the damage we had before and adding it twice. Is that worth it? This thing just becomes here, so we only lose these 2 doublers. We lose those, but we gain all the damage we would have had before. Now, the thing is, there is 5 doublers happening after that. So on average, that's going to, like, let's say we times 4 damage again. Because I think it does become, like, 2 out of 5. For every 5, you get, like, 4 times once you get one of the upgrades. So let's say this is 4 times. If we lose those 2, let's say we're losing 2 times, and 4 times is coming after it. So it's basically doubling, it's doubling what we had before. So if what we have before is n, do I need to get like a piece of paper out here now? So it's basically, it'll make it 3n. So it either becomes, so it ends up being n times 4. So we get 4n plus 2n, so we end up with 6n coming out. Like this, we're currently going in with n, and then it's becoming 4n, 5n. Yeah, it's becoming less. So see, if whatever damage we come in with on this one in the middle is n. Then we go through these things, and even if we say this is double, then we get 2n. Then we get, oh no, it comes out with 8n. So it would be 8n versus times 4. So it would be 8n versus just times 4 plus 2n is 6n. Damn it, they have me. The math has failed me. Okay, what else? It's only shooting 3 bullets. So taking away this turn would give us 5, would lose 5 damage. And 5 doubled this many times, even if we say each 2 is doubling, is 5, so it's 5 times 2, 4, 8, 16. So 5 times 16, that's 80. So we're losing 80 damage on 3 shots. Yeah, you're losing 80 damage on 3 shots, but you would be gaining at least 1 forward-facing bullet here, and similarly here, which would probably be doing... Assuming you're shooting like 100 damage naturally, it'd still be better. So these turns shouldn't be here. These should be 3 ways shooting upwards. I think I'm actually right about that. These ones should be shooting upwards. It's better to have them shooting upwards. I think I'm right with that. As long as your base is shooting more than 80 damage, not to mention all the doublers it's going through here. Over here, maybe not, because it hasn't gone all through all these things yet. But if you move these things to the first ones and then made it doubler, then made it shooting forwards, maybe still not. But on this side, certainly shooting forwards is worth it. Also here, if you add a thing to make it go up, then you're losing like 1, even if we say 1/2 2 times over 1. Or 2 times over 2. 1 times? Something's wrong with that. It's double damage half the time. A 50% chance of double damage. Losing, and we'd be losing 2, so we're losing double damage. So our damage is cut in half, but we'd be shooting 3 projectiles. We'd be shooting the left and the right here. So we'd be shooting we're shooting 2 extra projectiles. So we're now shooting 3 projectiles. We'd instead be shooting 5, but lose double damage. It's still not worth it. What? Actually? We're not... So we... Really? Does that actually work? We'd only be gaining 2 out of 5. We'd be gaining 2 out of 3. We're gaining 2/3, but we're losing half. We're halving our damage. So we're halving the damage, but not doubling our shots. So I think it is worth to have 2 upwards things here. But it's not... Even then, we'd be shooting 2 extra. Then we're shooting 5. And shooting the extra ones out sideways, it's still only 3 out of 5. Is this really? I don't believe you. No. That can't be right. That can't be right. That can't be right. No. No. I refuse to believe it. Really? Actually? Because it only adds... Really? I don't believe you. I don't believe you in the slightest. Something's gotta be wrong here. Why is there only 2 extra bullets? Surely it's worth, like, imagine, so you're shooting, 3 bullets right now? You're shooting 3 bullets right now. If we instead shot 5 bullets, we're halving the damage and not even adding as many again. We shot 4, I'm adding 1/3 and losing... So you're saying it's worth it to the point of 3, and then literally no further? What about Pierce? If we pierced 1 extra block, then theoretically we're doubling... No. Yeah, because we're only hitting 2. If we pierced 2 extra blocks, then we're hitting 4. We've doubled the blocks we're hitting, but halved the damage. So that would be even. So we don't want that, but what if we just added 1 pierce and lost one of these? Could we just add 1 pierce? Wouldn't adding 1 pierce and losing one of these be better? Why 3 AoE? Isn't that right? If we add a pierce, then we're hitting 50% more blocks. We're hitting 3 instead of 2, which is 1.5, so 50% more. And we're losing double damage at best half the time. Which, double damage half the time is... I guess, what, is it the goal? What's double damage half the time? Square root of 2? Yeah, double damage half the time is square root of 2. So it's 1.41, right? Which is lower than... 1.41 is lower than 1.5. So why don't we have an extra pierce? Am I right? What is this doing here? What's this one do? What's that? Why is this one here? Remove this one and put in a pierce. Isn't that better? I can't believe doing the math actually got everything else wrong. But now this one thing, the thing I hadn't even considered. Why is there no more pierce? I guess because 0.09... Oh my god, I know why. Because with piercing 2, we're hitting 3 blocks. Meaning, let's say the thing is 10 long. On the 8th and 9th, some of our things are going to waste. So it's 0.09. This is just turned into math. We were gonna play the game after. I don't think we will. So it's 0.09, right? On the 8th of 10 rows, assuming that's all there is, which there's usually more, we're losing... On the 8th, we're losing a third, and on the 9th, we're losing 2/3. So on average, you'd be losing 1 out of 10. On specifically that. No, we're losing 1 out of n. We're losing 1 over n. 1 of n? Something. Yeah, 1 over n. No, not 1 over n. We're losing 1 of n. We only lose the one. We only lose that 1. So 1 of 10 is 0.1, which 0.9 is slightly smaller than 0.10. So technically, if the map is 10 or smaller, it is slightly better. But I think because most maps are longer than 10 anyway, it'd still be better to have another pierce. No? Can someone answer me on this? Is my math wrong or something? Because if it's 10, then I think it is slightly better to only have 1 pierce. But if it's longer than 10, which most of the maps are, most are like the afterworlds, right? I think they usually are. Let's go back into the actual game. Max tier brings you to 275. You're welcome. Oh, it's going upwards. Someone, commented in this in the last video, oh, hey, did you know you can automatically have it skip to 300? This is taking forever, and it's going the wrong direction. Can I make it stop? Let me reload the game. Anyway. How long is this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. It's 41 long. So if it's 41 long, is the pierce not better? If it's 41 long, usually, aren't we getting more efficient use out of the pierce to have the extra pierce and just lose the square root of 2 damage? Square root of 2 times damage? We're dividing our it's n damage over the square root of 2 to, on average, get an extra 1/3. On average, an extra 1/3. Right? 1 over 3 is bigger than 1 over the square root of 2. And because it's 40, we're only losing 1 out of 40. 1 out of 40 is almost nothing compared to those other ones. Right? Is my math wrong, or is the meta wrong? I think I might end this here. Can you guys tell me, seriously, should there not be another pierce? Why is there this thing? This thing, did you run out of times 2s? Did you have to put this thing in instead? Put in a pierce. Why? Tell me. Can someone explain why? I'm lost. I think I'm just gonna farm in here for a while. I'm gonna farm stage 6 or whatever with the fast ship we have. Which ship was that? Not you. It was here. I'm just gonna farm stage 6 with Uranus for a while. Oh god, yeah, that's making it so much worse. That takes so long. I think it's just better to farm. Is it better to farm with the, like, this ship now? It is. Except this one doesn't have the AoE. Was it, Here we go. I think I'm just gonna farm like this for a little while. But let me know in the comments. I'll do it off camera. Let me know in the comments if like that math is right or wrong, or like should there not be another Pierce? For anyone who knows math out there, or who like knows Minor Gun Builder, or who knows why that's the meta, please let me know in the comments. I'm gonna keep farming this so we can get some more ×2s, and we can try and actually do that. How many do we need? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Only 24. I can get that, right? Do I have that? No, not even close. So I have to like double how many I have, but I guess that's what I'll farm up to so I can get enough for those. So hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments what it is I'm missing here, or am I right, or something. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Where we'll, I don't know about next time. It might take more than next time to get all those ×2s, but next time we'll maybe make it stronger. Maybe next time we'll start working towards it. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.